morning, good afternoon, good evening, good luck sleeping. You're watching PNT. I'm your host, unable to confirm or deny that fact. Up front this week, according to multiple sources online, 2 men from India tried perpetrating a scam that was out of this world. Police in Delhi arrested the father and son duo after they apparently took in more than $213,000, defrauding investors by claiming to have an inside arrangement with NASA to sell rare space equipment. The pair had sold at least 30 investors on the idea of an alleged piece of NASA tech that could generate electricity from lightning and could be used as a sort of magnet for organic material, even going so far as to provide a demonstration where the device was used to move grains of rice about in apparent defiance of the laws of physics. Whether it was the demonstration, the spacesuits the pair offered investor Narendra Saini in order to shield him from the radiation the device emitted, or the exclusive sale rights worth $5 billion, the potential investor grew suspicious and contacted local police. Later investigation showed that the rice puller was in fact a copper plate that had been coated in liquid magnet and dressed up with various wires and circuitry. The device would then attract the cooked grains of rice that had been shimmed with small iron filings. As the plate was passed near the rice, the resulting magnetic attraction would appear to magically move the organic material. The spacesuits for radiation protection from the device turned out to be little more than aluminum foil. In an appropriate twist of irony, Indian police forced the duo to wear the outlandish outfits at the press conference held to announce their charges. Far from being their first scam, the pair had previously been arrested for selling rare snakes that they claimed had healing properties. Upon searching the men's residence, the police discovered more copper plates, suits, fake identification, and several foreign checkbooks indicating that the pair had lived a lavish life while developing their devices, including luxury cars, personal security guards, and expensive wardrobes. But with all that fat loot now gone, PNT suggests that our cosmic con men take some comfort in the fact that at least they have their shiny new suits to protect them in prison and to cook a perfect turkey. From spaced out swindlers to explosive emissions, our next story takes us to Tokyo, where one unfortunate hospital patient went up in flames during a recent surgery. The unidentified woman had been undergoing laser surgery on her cervix when she apparently created an air biscuit powerful enough to be ignited by the high-temperature beam. According to a statement on the matter released by hospital officials, when the patient's intestinal gas leaked into the space of the operating room, it ignited with the irradiation of the laser and the burning spread, eventually reaching the surgical drape and causing the fire, with most of her waist and legs being set alight. Surgical experts think that something about the hospital's story doesn't smell quite right, however, with LA-based Dr. Michael Zeta stating that it would take more than the usual amount of methane in the colon to cause such a severe injury. While we at PNT are certainly not medical experts, we suggest that if officials want to find the true cause of the unfortunate flaming flatulence, all they need to do is look for the proximity of a nearby Taco Bell. For our final part in our weekly roundup of the weird, PNT is pleased to bring you another episode of Fact or Fake. We're going to show you a piece of footage and then have you decide if you think it's a phony and why. It's our hope that by challenging you, our viewers, we might help you to become better observers and critical thinkers. With the proliferation of questionable material and outright faked footage on YouTube, can you really trust what you see? Find out how sharp your skills are. Watch the footage and then either take the survey here or sound off in the comment section below. Before we begin, a quick note of explanation about our categories. Fact means that the footage is not created by PNT. This does not mean the footage is ultimately real. It might be, it might not be, just that we didn't make it. If we think it's a fake, we'll tell you why in our analysis as usual. Fake means that the footage was created by PNT solely for the purposes of this segment. Neither means that you just can't tell either way. Keep in mind, this is not about absolutes. This is not about proving anything. This is an exercise in critical thinking and entertainment, hopefully. Clear as mud? Good. Our footage this week was taken by a newlywed couple on honeymoon in Paris. Taking in the sights, the pair were recording footage of the Arc de Triomphe, and upon later review, discovered that they had captured much more than warm memories of their trip to France. Let's have a look at the footage. So is this footage of a UFO over Paris real? Or are we just serving up a delicious dish of deception? Be sure to cast your vote here, and sound off in the comments section below with your thoughts. Bon appetit! That's it for this time, faithful viewers. Be sure to click like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified when we upload your next portion of the paranormal. I'm your host, reminding you to keep an open mind, because a closed one shuts out the truth.